Good afternoon, everyone. Thanks for joining us for this breaking news update. I'm Jamie French. We are coming on here at 12:51 this afternoon to bring you some breaking news that we are following out of Evansville. Just after noon today, police got calls for a medical run, possible shots fired run. At this point, we have just spoken to police and we are there on scene. I'm going to pull up a live picture of that scene for you right here in Evansville. This is on the east side, and let me just walk you through what we know right now. We know that one man has been shot. Police say that he has been taken to the hospital. And at last check, we just spoke with police and they say they are still looking for the suspect in this case. They do say there is evidence that multiple firearms were involved in this shooting. Now, from our last conversation with police, there is no specific information on who this suspect is. They're asking people in the area to just proceed with caution. Of course, you can see a lot of police vehicles here on the scene in Evansville. Again, I'm going to get you an exact location. This is on Kimber Lane on the east side of Evansville, not far from the Lloyd and Burkhart, if you're familiar. And it's a very active scene from what you can see here in our live video of that scene. So they're asking people, police are, to just steer clear of this area. Of course, make room for those emergency vehicles. We can see the chief there on scene of this apartment area on Kimber Lane. Lots of people in the area. Of course, they're working to investigate what exactly happened here. Again, we know one man was taken to the hospital with gunshot wounds and the suspect has not been caught. They're currently looking for a suspect. So police have there's a heavy law enforcement response out there, but we know that police are also utilizing their drones, their canines. They're working to find this suspect. Once again, we don't have much information on who that suspect might be or even what they were wearing, what they looked like. We're not sure if that suspect is a man or a woman, but police do say they've got everything on it right now. They've got a lot of response out there. Again, canines and drones working to find that suspect. Now, we do not have an exact confirmation on the condition of the one man that was shot. We do know that he was taken to the hospital with gunshot wounds. So again, this came in as a shots fired call to dispatch around 12:10. We know that that was an adult man who was shot there at the apartments on Kimber Lane on the east side of Evansville. So we do have a crew there right now. Again, we just spoke with Evansville Police Sergeant Anthony Ossaker to get the latest information. We're going to continue to check back in with him periodically as we are on scene there right now. And of course, we're checking in with our photographer who is also on scene. But right now, police are searching for this suspect. They are working to canvass that area. You can see in our live video here, the response is large. I mean, there are several Evansville police vehicles. We are seeing Vanderbilt County Sheriff vehicles. We know there's drones. We know there are canines. Again, one man was shot here at these apartments off of Kimber Lane. This is on the east side, not far from the Lloyd and Burkhart. So we do have a photographer there. And they're talking with police. They're staying in contact. Earlier, we saw several fire department vehicles as well. Those have seemed to have moved, but we're getting you a closer look now. You can see officers. That's Chief Philip Smith there with Evansville Police talking to people as well. So still a lot of unanswered questions about what exactly happened here, but we know this call came in just after noon. A shots fired run. We did find out from police that an adult man was shot and taken to the hospital. We're not sure what led up to that shooting. We're not sure who shot this person. We're not sure what who the suspect is or really any description of that suspect. But we do know that police are searching that area for more information. And of course, that suspect is essentially on the run at this point. So police are asking people in that area to just proceed with caution. You know, if you live on the east side right now near this Kimber Lane area, near the Lloyd and Burkhart, just sort of stay inside right now, give police some space to work. This response is quite large out there, so we want to make sure that they have the space and the time to check everything. We're seeing some action there in the back, not exactly sure what's happening, someone loading something into a vehicle, but you can see caution tape out there as well. So a lot is happening. It's an active scene, and we are there as well. We're going to make sure that we continuously check in with officers to bring you the latest there. as they are working to canvass that area. But we did just want to come on and bring you this as breaking news, especially for those who live on the east side of Evansville. And we'll be checking in with authorities all throughout the day. You can always get the latest information on this on our website at 14news.com, also on our app. We send those breaking news pushes out to you. I want to give you one more look at this scene as officers are working to, it seems like, get people out of that area, maybe other residents who are living in that area. We're seeing some people kind of gathering around, so I'm sure officers are wanting to clear that scene from any sort of extra residents that are in the area so they can start investigating. But just one quick run through here. If you're just joining us, we're on here with some breaking news out of Evansville on the east side. One person has been shot on Kimber Lane, and right now Evansville police are searching for the suspect. Again, this is on the east side, not far from the Lloyd and Burkhart. We know that a man was taken to the hospital with gunshot wounds, and police are searching for who that suspect is. So we are live at the scene there on Kimber Lane in Evansville. And of course, we'll bring you the latest as we learn it. Of course, I will turn you over, making sure that we're not getting an update here before I turn you away. I want to bring you the latest information if we can. All right, I will go ahead and hop off here, but folks, make sure you stay up to date with us on 14news.com and on the 14 News app, and we'll continue to keep you posted on this breaking news.